streaming. There's the green box.
We don't have to kill ourselves getting up here anymore.
No. All right.
Welcome to Hudson, Iowa, tonight's wrestling double duel with Hudson Pirates, Central Elkader Warriors, and the Wapsi Valley Warriors. Your starting lineups at 106 pounds for the Pirates, Brody King, Central Elkader Zoka, Wapsi Valley, Easton Prawl. 113 for the Pirates, Jackson Carter. Central Elkader and Wapsi are both open. 120 for the Pirates, Ben Holton. For the Warriors, Daniel Royer. For the Wapsi Valley Warriors, Austin Schmidt. 126 for the Pirates, Carter Beatty. Central Elkader, Nick Giechler. The Wapsi Valley, Cole Snyder. 132 for the Pirates, Braden McCullough. Both Central Elkader and Wapsi are open. 138 for the Pirates, Devin Little. Central Elkader is open. Wapsi Valley, Isaiah Perez. 145 for the Pirates, Carter Kreffel. Central Elkader is open. Wapsi Valley, Brady Benning. 152 for Hudson, Blake Carlin. Central Elkader, Charlie Wiegner. Wapsi Valley, Kylan Hirsch. 160 for the Hudson Pirates, Kate Entricken. Central Elkader, Sam Elkader. Wapsi Valley, Kenneth Yeager. 170 for the Pirates, Gavin Richter. Central Elkader, Deshaun Willard or Nate Schuberon. At 160 for the Warriors, from Wapsi Valley, Tucker Lederberg. 182 for the Pirates, Ethan Boat. Central Elkader is open. 170 for the Wapsi Valley
Welcome to Hudson Gymnasium for Hudson Pirate Wrestling season opener double duel with Wapsi Valley and the Central Elkader Warriors, Wapsi Warriors, and your hometown Hudson Pirates. Just had the national anthem. Interesting rendition of half music that got cut off and wasn't working, so the crowd sang the rest of it. Chad Christopher will be along with me in a second. Steve Baird here. He's going to get the camera in position. I believe our first duel will be the Hudson Pirates against the Wapsi Valley Warriors. I was trying to catch all of the changes, and as if you know, listening last year, typically what's on the sheet is not what's out there on the mat, so I was trying to catch them all. We'll do the best we can. I think we have a pretty good idea of the Hudson Pirate lineup. So if you're from Wapsi or Central Elkader tuning in tonight, we will try to do the best we can. They have some opens, and they had some people move around from what was on the roster that was handed out at the beginning of the night. So glad to see that we actually are going to have a duel. Things up in the air there a little bit a couple weeks ago, but looks like we're up and ready to go. I'm going to give Coach Christopher the sheet and see if he can decipher. I tried to write down any changes and moving around that they did.
So that'd be Gavin Lyskow, looks like, for Wapsi. We're starting at 126, is that it? I believe that's what he said. Carter Boding here for Hudson. I recognize that official, Josh Dunkelberger. Teaches down at Union. Social studies guy, so...
Yep, 126 is where we're starting, it looks like, up on the board there. So, disclaimer right away. Chad and I are not experts by no means in wrestling. I'll catch a little bit of Iowa Hawkeye wrestling once in a while. Quick takedown there by Wapsi Valley.
Yeah, I can read the scoreboard.
Couple of tidbits that I do know that from college, there is no writing time in high school, where you write a person for a minute, and if it stays over a minute at the end of the match, you get a bonus point there. There is no writing time in high school, so Wapsi Valley on top position can write as long as they want.
Yep, trying to work that arm over. Ooh, kind of turned a little bit there, but Carter did a good job of making sure he didn't get leveraged on that part. And he's going to get a reversal here. Very nice job.
So 2-2 with under a minute to go, and then an escape puts Wapsi Valley up 3-2. Quick shot in there by Carter. A little too far out. I got in the air and just got a quick text message from Ashlyn Kuhn that says that I'm a great announcer. I think there was a little sarcasm in that text message right there. Wish Ashlyn the best of luck.
There we go.
Cradle applied. Carter on his back. Getting back points is Wapsi Valley. Looking for a pin here at the end.
Looks like he's going to try to. He's got about 12 seconds left to get that. He's able to. Oh, here it goes again. Got him turned. No. And there is
the end of the first period.
Yeah.
So we have 4 back points, which will put it
to 9-2.
And
Hudson will get the choice here.
8-2, 3 back points.
Yeah. I don't know. Is there 4?
In college, there is. I don't know if they've instituted that in high school or not. I doubt it because he was on his back for a long time,
Right.
so it must be just 3. Wish Ashlyn luck. She's going to have a little surgery on her shoulder that'll put her out of business for a little while. She just texted me today and said it's a go for Friday, so hope everything goes well. There's a reversal.
2 quick points there.
The other thing that I do know about wrestling is if you are up by 15 points at any point in time in the match, it is a technical fall and the match will be stopped. Right now, 8-point lead and looking for the cradle again. Inside cradle this time. And now he's going to roll him over.
Is he still got control? Yep, he still gets control. Well, he's able to fight his way out.
He's only going to get 2 back points this time.
We got 2 and a reversal for 2.
And now
he's going to try to squeeze him.
The other way.
Trying to bridge there. Sometimes it's he needs to probably move his hips a little bit to get a little bit better position there to get him.
He's trying to look over to Coach Haskovic to see what he can do to try to get that left shoulder down on the mat. Oh, there he did it. Now he might get a pin here.
Got 45 seconds left. Got plenty of time to work here. Wapsi wrestlers doing a good job of fighting it off here. Definitely keeping the shoulders up. There's no doubt about that.
Well, and the Wapsi Valley Warriors just trying to keep from getting pinned because he will still have the lead if he doesn't get pinned. 20 seconds left to go in the period. But
this is one of the longest bridges.
Oh, there he goes. He's
you can't.
Got them both down. Right shoulders. There
he
it is.
Goes. Nice job.
With 7 seconds left to go in the second period, Carter gets the pin. Which will be 16 points for
Was
the
that
Pirates.
the JV match?
126 for Wapsi Valley with Phil Schneider for the Pirates. Carter Beatty.
Yeah, that
was a JV match.
So is this one here. So they'll run the JV matches and then they will start the varsity matches. The Pirates have, I believe, 2 ranked wrestlers in the preseason polls. Tate Entricken and Carter Cruffle. Wapsi has 1, and I did not find one for Central Elkader.
Yeah, I didn't see any, and obviously the 3 that are rated are state qualifiers too from last year. In pretty deep there on his left hip.
And we'll go back to the middle.
These guys look like 126ers.
Trying to control the arms, and then a shot in by Hudson wrestler. Trying to pull that leg in.
Yep.
He's going to have to hold on to that elbow.
And trying to work his way around. Carter's doing a good job of fighting everything off. Yep, he's going to get that right leg. See if he can.
Got the ankle, so he's going to come out from behind for 2. The girls basketball team is at Wapsi tonight.
Almost got out. Got about 20 seconds left here in the first period. Getting up to his base and still getting thrown right back down.
Trying to work an arm bar there with under 10 to go in the first period. And that's the way the first period will end. 2-0 Wapsi Valley with a takedown. Hudson Pirates will have the choice, and they're going to take down. Stand up, and then trying to switch it and turn it into him for a reversal. He's got to get the leg out.
Still trying to work it. There he goes. They're giving a reversal call.
Now he's putting the leg in, and he's got him on his back.
Still 1:35 left in the second period, so plenty of time to work this over.
Didn't have him far enough on his back, so no back points, but it is 2-2.
Trying to get him a little bit more on top so he can control a little bit better, because he's looking like a stalemate to me. I don't know. Nope. A little bit of action there.
Carter gets back up on top to where he can control a little bit better. Now he got too high, and there's going to be at least an escape here. If not a reversal. So 2 reversal, Wapsi Valley, 40 seconds left to go in the second period. Now he's got the arm bar in, looking to turn Pirates. Trying to turn him over, and now the back
points are counting here. Oh, he's got to get him pinned. Yep.
Use the arm bar. Got him turned over, and the pin with 17 seconds left to go in the second period. Wapsi Valley, Cole Schneider with the win.
Middle of the second period there.
Another JV match here.
For the Pirates, Braden McCullough.
A lot of nervous energy in the gym tonight. You can just tell everybody's doesn't have the same feel that a normal match would have with limited fans. And aggressive, quick, right on his feet, didn't he?
Not letting him up. He's going to try the old just take him down and let him up tactic. Shucked him to the side and got 2 more. Four nothing, 4-1. 2 takedowns for Wapsi Valley and an escape for Braden. Minute and 20 seconds left to go in the first period. Hey, talk about the nervous energy. I just think that everybody's just trying to fill things out coming off of volleyball and football season. And, for most teams, they made it through the season. But now we hit the winter months, and you go to I guess wrestling and football, you're about in the same boat as far as contact goes.
Right.
For girls, it's volleyball and basketball, kind of 2 different brands.
Yeah.
You don't have the net in the middle. Now,
got him on his back.
Yep. Back points and the pin. 45 seconds left to go in the first period, and Wapsi Valley with the pin.
So 112. 115 it took him to get that. Devin Little against Brian Benning. Assume this is a varsity match. At 138. Brady. He's got Devin Nip and takes him down pretty easily there. 20 seconds in. He's already working on that cradle.
Got the cradle locked in.
Wow. Quick work there. Still squeezing hard. Officials working hard.
There it
got
is.
it.
So 35 seconds in. 35 seconds into the first period, and it's a pin for Wapsi Valley. And we believe, we
got 18 on the board for Wapsi.
So apparently, if that is correct, then the last 3 matches have been varsity matches because they've all been pins by Wapsi Valley. The only win by Hudson was the JV match that was a pin in our favor. So it's 18-0 team score, and we have this
is Carter Cruffle.
Cruffle and
Tylen Hirsch.
145. So
145.
Cruffle ranked 4th, I believe, by the predicament.
Yep, finished 6th last year in Des Moines.
Got a takedown, early takedown, 2-0 Carter.
Jumped up a weight class. He was at 138 last year, and up to 145. Working on lots of experience as a senior here until he can work in the different angles on his opponent.
He's got the leg in and now trying to grab the arm and pull it back. Wapsi Valley doing a nice job of turning away from that move. 1 minute left in the first period. 2-0 Cruffle. Trying to
roll him here.
Yeah.
Not able to do that. Tylen Hirsch is from Wapsi there. 45 seconds left, so Carter's got some time here to work. See if he can get control of the hands a little bit.
This is the first meet of the year for, I think, all schools. I know that the varsity wrestles at Cedar Falls on Saturday.
Yeah, they have another double triangular over in South Hardin. Yeah,
busy week
Thursday,
for them
yeah.
to start
I
the year.
think they gotta go. If you can go, you can go. If it's every other night, that's what you're gonna do.
.20 seconds left to go in the first period. Carter trying to pull him back.
Trying to get some back points there. Yep, he's got the count going.
So he's got 2 back points. And I believe that's the way the first period is going to end, as the Talon from Wapsi works his way off of his back, and Carter gets 2 more, so he'll take a 4-0 lead into the second period, and it will be Wapsi Valley's choice. And he's going to defer, and Carter's going to go down.
See if he can get off his feet here real quick.
Oh, turns in. He's got the leg now.
We're going to get
trying to come out the backside.
So we can get a reversal.
Wapsi Valley has the ankle. Carter's 3/4 of the way out. Trying to get rid of the legs. Trying to turn into him.
There he goes.
There's two for reversal.
Yep, nice job there.
6-0.
Kind of took his time on that. That was good to see that he just didn't try to rush it. And still a minute 20 left here in the second period.
Got the arm bar now. Looking to turn him for some more back points is Carter.
Strong. Hirsch is really, you can tell how strong he is from Wapsi. He's not easily turned. Carter's going to have to use his conditioning probably to wear him down if he's going to maybe get some major points. No.
Not much action right here.
Yeah, he's pretty flattened out, and I'm wondering if there's a little bit there and getting him. Didn't know if we're headed to stalemate, but
Carter sticks the arm right back in there. Now he's got him in the same move, and he got him on his back again. So he's going to pick up at least 3 back points now. 20 seconds left to go in the period. Trying to tighten it up a little bit.
He's got 10 seconds to do it.
I think that's the way this period's going to end, the same way the first period ended, with Carter picking up back points. And that's the period. 9-0 Carter Croffle. Heading into the third and final period, and the Wapsi Valley choice is to go neutral. So you have 3 choices when you get the pick. You can go neutral, down, or up. And if you get the second period, you can defer to the third. So Carter's going to work on getting another takedown here.
Make sure he doesn't get caught here with the run taken around here.
It's one thing about wrestling. One small mishap and you can have a 9-0 lead and get pinned in a heartbeat.
Right. Now we saw that big turn in that JV match, that down and got pinned.
Both wrestlers in neutral. Tie up here. Long shot in on a double. Good double leg.
Trying to get him.
See if Carter can fight this off. That was a nice double leg. Had him up off the air and brought him down. Now Carter's fighting to try to stay from giving up 2-point takedown here. And,
no one's really in control. Carter's got his hands locked. Wapsi wrestler has his hands locked. There's not much going on, and
see how long we stay in this position. It's just kind of spinning around in the same hold. Now the Wapsi Valley wrestler hooks Carter's ankle. The longer they stay like this, the better off Carter is. He's ahead 9-0, but he's going to give it up.
Yep.
Going to give up the takedown, 9-2. 30 seconds left to go. And now for Wapsi, you got to make a choice. Can you turn him and pin him or let him go? And he's going to waste too much time, so he's going to have to try to pin him at this point.
Yeah, and you would think Carter's experienced enough and has wrestled enough that he's not going to get caught out of position, and especially down like that, he's going to.
And I know from watching college wrestling, if you don't have any stall warnings, you're just going to lay there and let the clock run.
Right.
You're going to keep your base. And if you get called for stalling, you get called for stalling. And that's the end of the match. Carter Croffle, 9-2 winner, which will be a major decision, I believe. 7-point difference. So that will get
Hudson on the board there.
Okay, now we're back to zeros for a team score. You go figure this. I tried to do this last year. So I guess all the matches up until now were JV matches. So the Hudson Pirates are up 3-0 according to the scoreboard.
Okay. So 18-0 JV.
Oh, yeah, that can't be right either because we had a pin. So
right, yeah.
All right, so we move up to.
The next one is 152. This Blake Carlin, it looks like.
Yep. Two mirror images of each other, tall and lanky. Long reaches. So the COVID rule is 2 fans per athlete. So
the warning on us for was he stalling or? He did say some sort of warning there.
Now it's back to 18-3.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Don't kill the messenger. We're just reading the scoreboard.
Yeah.
It's 18-3 team score, 0-0 in Carlin's match. 1:13 left to go in the first period. Both wrestlers trying to jockey for position towards the outer circle here.
Blake's a sophomore.
Like I said, both of them have long legs,
Yep.
long getting in there. And Blake's in on
then
one leg. I just got to drive it through, and
There
he's
he
got
goes.
it. 2-point takedown for Carlin. Friday night, we'll get back to a little bit more of our expertise in basketball with the first home game between the Hudson Pirates and the Appleton Parkersburg Falcons, a girl-boy doubleheader. Some interesting girls matchups tonight. I thought it was kind of funny that Denver and Dyke are playing 2 girls games. And so the first basketball game of the year is an ending of the way volleyball ended, Denver and Dyke.
Yeah.
So Union, I think.
And both
is
teams will be
Columbus.
really good. Yeah, Union's at Columbus, and we're at Wapsi. And
Jessup is playing somebody. So the first period ends 2-0. Blake Carlin on top, hits his choice. He's going to defer, and Wapsi Valley is going to choose down.
he had that takedown over a minute left and was able to ride him out. So we'll see if he can hang on here for another 2 minutes or work him a little bit more than he did before. See if he can get some points out of this. Trying to get on the side there with his head.
Trying to work the arm. He's got the arm underneath and has his man flattened out on the mat. Looking for a half on the other side. One thing that Hudson can do that a lot of other teams can't is fill out a roster. The Wapsi and Central Elkader both have a lot of opens, but Hudson Pirates pretty much have every weight class filled.
Yeah, which is, I know that's something Coach Haskovic really likes, is to make sure he can have a strong enough program where he can consistently fill out a roster.
Those will win you some meets.
Yeah. Yep.
You may not win more matches than the other team, but if you get enough forfeit points.
I think both wrestlers have been warned for stalling. It looked like the Wapsi wrestler was flattened out and was not doing anything, so official gave him a warning. Blake's got a good job here of riding him here for over a minute now. We're at 50 seconds left in the second period. And
just hasn't found a way to get a hold of an arm and be able to turn him. And the Wapsi wrestler has not really done much from underneath but lay on his stomach and avoid being turned. So we're down to 35 seconds. There's the warning again. 1 point for, well, that's an illegal move. Something about Blake was off to the side and did something that he wasn't supposed to. So it's 2-1.
Since both of them had been warned, it's Wapsi gets a point. Nope, we're both out. And
so we got 27 seconds left to go in the second period. Blake Carlin up 2-1. Not a lot of offense in this match so far. 1 penalty point for the Wapsi Valley and a takedown by Blake in the first period. He's got the arm pulled through off to the side.
Trying to get that crate. No, just can't do anything. Wapsi wrestler's doing a good job of just avoiding with his length. Can't get a cradle, can't get anything going.
And we'll go to the third, 2-1. Blake on top, and it's his choice. He's going to go down. Yeah, you kind of want that 2-point lead if you can, or a 3-point lead if you get a reversal, if you get an escape. This is the first time we've seen Blake down. He's been on top half of the first period and all of the second period. He's on his feet now, just trying to get rid of the hands. Wapsi wrestler still has a hold of the leg. Wizard in by Blake. I do know that one too, the wizard.
Got a warning, got a point for us for
he didn't
another
return
illegal.
him to the mat, he was just hanging on.
Yep.
And that's another little difference between college. In college, you have to return him to the mat within 5 seconds or it's an automatic stall call. In high school, they'll let you, as long as you're trying to advance your positioning, but he was just holding on to
Yeah.
the leg for a good 15 seconds. So it's 3-1 Carlin. He's underneath again, trying to get out.
Does a good job of getting a good base on his feet. Has a couple times, just you can tell these two kids are probably pretty equal wrestling-wise. There we go.
Reversal, half Nelson.
Ooh, he missed that. Oh, he's trying to get him turned. He missed right away when he came across. It looked like he had an opportunity to turn him and kind of missed it.
So Blake's now working on a half Nelson. In the second period, he was working on that arm bar underneath. Blake's trying to get his hand. And then, like you said, I think they're pretty equal. And I think part of the reason is that they're so lengthy that neither of them can get any kind of
leverage.
move.
Yeah.
They can't get a cradle locked in.
5-1 with about 35 seconds left by Carlin here.
25 seconds left to go in the third, and we're about in the same position as we now. He might have the cradle locked in, but the Wapsi wrestler stands up. You got to be careful he doesn't slip his head out. And, yeah, see, now that's the precarious, and he got pinned. Tried to cradle from a standing position, and the Wapsi wrestler rocked back and pinned Blake.
And Blake, that's Cannon Yeager. Yep. He's like, okay, what did I do?
He said, Blake's like, I was on the offense.
I think we have a JV match here. Yeah, it's like he had controlled the whole match the whole time. And you've mentioned it once before. It's in the flip, you just hands or hips or something, and you're pinned. And that's a lot of high school wrestling. You don't see that too much in college. Those guys,
they've been there, done that, and they know exactly when to let go when they're in a precarious situation. Blake probably should have, just as they were going to the ground, let go of his hands and given up to his stomach and given up the two, and then he would have been fine. But he tried to hang on to that cradle and got rocked back right onto his back. So 24-3 is the team score. We're taking a little break from the varsities and going back to a JV match. Wapsi wrestler looking for a takedown. He's got 2 points on the takedown.
Still working on top there, Wapsi. I'll switch his positions a little bit. Hudson's in a little bit on the right leg.
Kevin just texted me, made sure everything was going okay, and said on Friday we'll be using the Huddle Focus camera that we got towards the end of volleyball. It's kind of hard to do with two mats in here, but when basketball's going on, we got the Huddle Focus camera that's attached to the wall up here.
Oh, okay.
And it follows the ball and everything.
Oh,
we
wow.
don't have to have anybody up here.
Oh,
and
wow.
It's all connected to, you can connect it to your YouTube, and then it also directly uploads to Huddle page.
Oh, wow.
So
everybody's happy.
It's pretty fancy system. You just got to put the time in that you want the match or the game to start, and then it'll automatically start at the time that you put it in there. You can do it from your phone or your computer. We got to use it once for volleyball. Worked out the kinks a little bit so that we're ready to go for basketball. It's got 3 cameras in there, and it'll follow the ball.
Wow. 2-0 here, Wapsi, after the first period. I think we're at 160 here.
And Hudson chooses down.
Those of you who are getting a first look at the, I guess we didn't get a full angle of the new renovated gym here. Hard on wrestling because you're just kind of focused on the mat, but
new bleachers. Home and visitors have switched sides. The visitors are below us now, where they used to be the home crowd. The home crowd is across from us.
New paint job.
New paint job. New scorers table. During basketball and volleyball, the players will no longer sit on the bleachers. They will be sitting on nice, comfy chairs out in front of the bleachers. Some nice upgrades leading down to the gym.
Under control there. He's got nothing much going on here.
Minute left to go in the second. Still 2-0 Wapsi Valley.
Trying to work. Are we looking at a stall here, or he hasn't done much of anything here? Oh, there he goes a little bit.
Trying to pull him back. That was a good little scramble, and we back to where we started with Hudson flat on the mat. Wapsi trying to work again.
Probably one trying to get him out so they can start over again in the center.
And they're out, and they'll come back with Hudson in the down position, trailing 2-0 with 29 seconds left to go in the second period. We will keep the camera on for Wapsi Valley and Central Elkader, but we'll give our voices a break so that Wapsi Valley and Central Elkader fans can watch the action. We'll just commentate the two Hudson Pirate, which maybe you just want to watch it.
Yeah.
We just try to give you a little insight on what's going on.
In case you're listening, in case you're multitasking at home or something like that. All right, it's the end of the second period. Wapsi's had 2-0 here as we head to the third, and he'll choose down. I wonder if he'll let him go and try to take him down, or see if he can work something here. Don't know the rule of thumb of how long you wait before you turn him loose and try to take him down.
Typically depends on how many takedowns you would need to catch up from those 1 to 2 pointers, but he's going to give up two and maybe more. Good scramble. Got his hips up and around, and now he's going to be back in the same position. And the best he can hope for here is a stalemate. Hold on for dear life. Wapsi wrestler looking.
Nope, got the reversal there.
Yep, there's the reversal. 4-0 Wapsi Valley. Minute and 20 left to go in the match.
I think, if I'm right with cheerleaders too, I think only the home cheerleaders can cheer this year.
I believe so.
I believe so for both. For all sports, which makes sense. Keeping less and less people out and about. We're at 50, about right at 50 seconds here, and Wapsi wrestlers head 4-0.
And now we got a stalemate. Or no, we didn't. Yeah, he didn't. Just stayed on a side, I think is what the referee's telling. So we got a warning, stall warning on Wapsi Valley. He was just on one side of the Hudson wrestler and wasn't making any advancement. So he was telling him you got to move side to side and try to turn him. So 40 seconds left to go. 4-0 Wapsi.
They're looking for some action. They're just wanting, Really, not really doing much on the bottom, that's for sure.
I think you could probably award both wrestlers with the stalling and make them get after it a little bit. It's just basically just
kind of
fighting off everything so you don't get turned, but that's the match. Wapsi Valley wins 4-0. So
it's going to be Tucker Ladeberg for Wapsi against Tate here.
170 for Wapsi Valley, Sam Banter.
Oh. One.
Pirates, Tate and
Yeah, 170.
Yep. So Tate, according to Predicament, is ranked 3rd, and I think he said Iowa Wrestling has him at 2.
Yeah, something like that. But at 160, and he's wrestling 170 tonight,
Yep.
so.
This is a match that Hudson, I guess that was a varsity match, that last one. 27-3 is the point total. So Tate looking to score some points for his team and get a win for himself here, and he's in on a takedown.
Quick with the takedown and quick around. See how quickly he can go to work here with some points. There he goes.
Looking to turn him. He's got the ankle. Now he picks him up. Now he lets him go. 2-1. Tate Intrican on top here.
In again.
In on the leg. Drives it through and 2-point takedown. And now he's going to look for the cradle. He's got the cradle locked up. Now he's just got to figure out if he wants to go forward with it or flip him over. He drives it through, and now he's got him on his back.
Going to be pretty quickly here, I would assume.
And back points have been recorded, but he's looking for the fall. There it is.
There it is. Tate Intrican.
46 seconds left in the first period, so a minute and 14 seconds into the match. Tate Intrican, winner by fall. Yeah, you were talking about the protocols and everything. I'm sure basketball is probably similar to volleyball. We had to take practice balls. Felt like you're going on vacation every time you went on a road game. So got Gavin Richter wins by forfeit, making it 27-15 team score-wise. And now we're going to have another one. Ethan Vogt wins by forfeit, making it 27-21. And now we're going to get up to Blake. So this match, the team total is going to get very interesting because Blake and Tony Trevino are our next two wrestlers who had very good seasons last year. And then, but on the back end for Wapsi, you got Dawson Schmidt, who's ranked highly at 126. Is that correct?
113.
113.
Yeah. So
we'll see what happens here. It's 27-21 with the forfeits, and now Blake Johnson trying to keep the Hudson Pirates rolling.
Keegan Brown is the wrestler for Wapsi here at 220. Blake's got that low center of gravity.
Nose guard in football.
Yep.
Now he's got the wizard in, just trying to drive him. Now he's going to try to throw him, and he does.
Got him on his back quickly.
A quick throw onto his back. He's got it tight. Yep. And there's a pin. Blake put the wizard in, drove it through, put him on his back, and in 45 seconds of the first period, Blake Johnson winner by fall, and that should tie it up at 27. Blake forgot to give off his ankle bracelet. He was so excited that he got a quick pin.
He looked good. He looked good. He was nice counter to the attempt for. They're gonna. It looks like they're going to forfeit at. So Tony's gonna get a forfeit too.
So it went from 27-3 with the forfeits and the pins by Tate and Blake to 33-27 for the Pirates, and Brody King will be wrestling at 106 pounds.
For the Warriors,
Easton Krall is wrestling here for Wapsi. I'm sure you remember back to the old 98 days.
Oh, yeah.
Brody is a sophomore. Easton is he's a freshman, so first varsity match for Easton Krall for Wapsi here against Brody King here. He's in on him. Take
down
down.
for Crawl.
Trying to work on the on top there, looking for some hands. Brody doing a good job of fighting him off, staying flat.
He's got a half.
Well, look, he's got him. Got Brody turned. Yep.
Got it pretty tight. And there's the pin. Well, just as Hudson gets up by 6, we're back to square at 33-33 with Easton Crawl getting a pin on Brody King. And that should bring us to
113. We'll see who's wrestling for who here.
So here comes 113-pounder.
For the Warriors,
Tice Hegenow for Wapsi. He was possibly wrestling at 106. He's going to wrestle at 113. But you're going to move Dawson probably up. Dawson Schmidt maybe up to 120. Jackson Carter for Hudson. He's a freshman. Tice is a sophomore for Wapsi. Jackson's trying to work that in on that left leg. Well, each one of them has a little bit of control, but no one's really in control. Now he's got him over the top there.
2-point takedown straight to his back. And there's a pin. Well, well, well. Ben Holtz now will be taking on Dawson Schmidt. Like we said earlier, is
and this is at 120.
A highly ranked 113-pounder wrestling up to 120.
He finished 4th last year at 106. So quality wrestler as a sophomore here. And we'll see what Ben can do. He's a sophomore also for Hudson. Probably wrestled him a couple times. See, Dawson's really quick there.
You don't see as much tie-ups with these lower-weighted wrestlers. They're more back and want to shoot and use their quickness. Back to the center, quick shot by Schmidt, and he's in on the single and drives it in and gets 2. Holt trying to switch out of it.
Good job getting to his feet real quick.
And they'll go back to the middle. Holt will be down.
Ben's got some quickness. He might be able to get a quick escape here. We'll see.
Back to his base. Dawson trying to grab onto an arm.
Yeah, a little bit more up in the air as opposed to the bigger weights who just laid down. These. Oh, he's getting around on him. Trying to get that cradle. Working that arm. Dawson's working that Ben's arm there on the right side there.
Got the arm bar in. Now he's going to try to turn him. it's just a matter of.
There's about
He can
30
keep it.
seconds left, so Ben can keep his.
Now he goes the other direction and tilts him. 19 seconds left to go in the first period. Back points for Dawson Schmidt. Ben trying to grab the ankle. Don't know if Schmidt's going to have enough time to get a pin, but he is going to get 3 back points out of this. 3 seconds, 2, 1, and that's the first period. 5-0. Dawson Schmidt leads going into the second.
Yeah, Ben got himself caught in a couple precarious positions, but was able to hold off the pin, so we'll see what he does here. He's going to choose up here and see if he can keep Dawson down.
I say I don't know as if I'd want to go in the down position after
No, you don't.
being rode for 1 minute and 30 seconds, so you either got to go up and try to do something or go neutral. There's potentially dangerous.
Probably the knee, I would assume. Just the beginning of the second period here.
Ben's got a leg in, trying to flatten Dawson Schmidt out and use the arm. He's got him flattened out.
Yeah, he's good, strong position here. Not even giving him an opportunity to even try to escape. Make sure he doesn't get caught.
Getting a little high now, and that
gets
gets in a precarious position.
Probably should just let him go here.
Still got the leg in. Now he takes the leg out and tries to go back down to the ankle and drive it through and come out the backside, and he's still got a hold of the leg, so there's no escape or reversal yet. Minute left in the second period. Still trying to drive it.
Good job. Doing a really nice job there. Hanging in there. Maybe good job of keeping his arms locked there so he doesn't give up that reversal.
And now he's getting into the position where got to hope for a stalemate or hold on to the leg, and still got a hold of it. 28 seconds left to go in the period.
Hasn't given up any point. There now there's got to be at least an escape there. There we go.
That's a good ride by Ben, though. Rode him fairly tough for 1 minute and 45 seconds. Now he's got to just try to fend off this takedown attempt by Schmidt with 7 and get out of the period down 6-0. That'd be a good goal to have right now, and he's going to escape.
Yeah, only gave up 1 point that period. Good job. Good job staying with it.
See what Schmidt does. He wants to go neutral.
Thinks he can take him down and turn him probably pretty quickly.
This is where conditioning in a match like this, where both wrestlers have had to fight hard to maintain their positioning. Get to that third period, how much gas do you got left in the tank? There's a double leg takedown by Schmidt. It looks like Schmidt's just trying to wear Ben down a little bit here.
Hopefully Ben can hold him off here. And
trying to drive him at the head and the side. 1 minute and 30 left to go in the third period. Not much action by Ben underneath. He's got a hold of his wrist.
Dawson's probably trying to get him out so he can take him back to the center. And
there it is. Minute and 11 left to go in the match. 8-0 Dawson Schmidt on top.
He's going to let him go. Nope.
Yep.
8-1.
Nice job by Ben. Fending off.
Definitely see how strong a wrestler Dawson is there.
Surprised that he gave the takedown with the leg still in, but
right.
There's not a lot of control there, but now we're back to kind of a stalemate action because that leg's inside there and they're close to going outside the mat, and they are off. So we'll go back and do it again at 37 seconds left. 10-1, Dawson Schmidt on top. See if he decides to ride him now. Last time he let him go into the neutral. Now he's going to cover.
See if he can get a quick turn here.
Cross face into a cradle, and he's going to try to pin him down so quick.
Oh, wow, that
was lightning fast how he did that. He just cross-faced him and then stuck his arm in and cradled Ben. And now he's trying to look for the pin with 15 seconds left to go in the period, in the match. Ben trying to fight it off. He's wrestled a really good match so far, and he did fight it off.
Going to give up 3.
So 13. He's going to stay away from the tech fall. And that's your match. Hey, even though it was a 13-1 loss, I thought Ben did a nice job throughout that match.
Ben's going to probably have a really strong year. You can definitely see that kind of coming forward.
Take a lot of positives away from that match. That's not an easy match to start your year with, a fourth place finisher from last year.
Top 2 or 3 rated kid, depending on the weight class.
That's your match. 42-33. The Warriors win the team duel. And so we'll move on to a break. They got to have so much time off, so we'll be under a break. We'll leave the live feed up because I don't know how to restart it. So we'll leave the live feed up, and then we will cut our feed and let you take a look at Central Elkader and Wapsi Valley, a battle of the Warriors. And then the night will finish with Central Elkader and the Hudson Pirates.
And I would, Central Elkader had several open ones, so that one might go fairly quickly.
Yep.
That might go fairly quickly, too.
And so did Wapsi Valley in our match that let us get back into the team.
Right, yep.
Now they got to disinfect everything. The world we live in now.
Hey, but at least we're here.
Yeah.
I mean, that's...
we said at St. Pat's, we just keep grinding and taking it one day at a time and go as far as we can.
Yeah, and do whatever the experts tell us we need to do. I think, thankfully, it hasn't been too much huge problems in the schools yet, but...
So Friday night, we will be back here for home opener, and it'll be the first boys game, I believe.
Yes, they've had a few scrimmages, but that's been about it.
I guess we can sit here and talk about what we foresee. If we do keep the sports going, what do you foresee for? Let's start with the girls basketball program.
Well, obviously without Ashland, that's going to make a big difference on the inside. But you got Macy, McKenna, who will help on the inside, and you're working with some girls with lots of experience. You're going to bring back a pretty experienced group that we have 15 wins last year. So I think optimistic, but when you then look around the conference and go, okay, well, Denver brings everybody back, and they went to the state tournament, and Dyke Strong, Jessup went to the state tournament last year, and they bring back a pretty good core. So it'll be a battle. Every night will be. I'm anxious to kind of see how things kind of get put together this year. Tonight against Wapsi. It should be a pretty competitive game, I would think, tonight up there, and kind of see where we're at. But AP's got a new coach, and just have to kind of see. I think Sumner Fred finally maybe graduated some height.
Yeah. I think that's who Jessup plays tonight. Now that you say it.
And Columbus will be competitive too. They got some good athletes too. So no nights off, that's for sure.
Just like in volleyball. Yeah.
Yeah. Hopefully, we got off to a nice start last year. We had some real positive things. Got rated at a different time last year, and didn't play as well once the new year hit. So hopefully some consistency from that end.
Now the boys' side, that gets to be a little interesting. Yeah, Wapsi Valley, who made that great run at the midst of the start of COVID, when they went down to the state tournament, and in the middle of the state tournament, it's when they
lost all their fans.
Yeah, starting to cut their fans down.
Right.
The girls made it through. Then it went to the boys, and after the first round of games, they said, "Oh, we gotta cut the population down."
Right.
And all they did was be the 8th seed and win the state
tournament
for a very first state tournament for Marty. They return almost everybody except for their leading scorer, but they had so much. They had 2 guys come off the bench, and arguably their best player, Gunnar Myers, who had a heck of a state tournament, and we watched him play here. Athletically speaking, one of the best athletes in the conference. Then you got AP, which we ended up knocking off last year in a surprise over there, and you got the traditional Dyke.
Denver's going to be good.
So
Columbus is, and just looking at some of the things a lot of their football kids are going to be playing basketball, which strong year. They had a strong football season. Good athletes. We always have battles with Jessup and Union and everybody. So it's not. We do bring back a pretty good core of seniors. That senior class participates well across all the sports, and you bring back some size, you bring back some shooting. We'll have to see where there's some freshman boys that are pretty strong basketball players too. So we'll see where they kind of fit into the mix, and so it'll be a fun winter. It'll be a quick one. Sure looks like, But there's the gym won't feel the same, but it'll still be hotly contested with excellent coaching and a lot of different things going on. So,
I said this during volleyball season. We have some of the best coaches in our conference, and we have some of the best athletes, and obviously the best competition, especially in our class. Across the board.
Oh yeah, It just you watch. It's in this, and obviously we look at it through rose-colored glasses most of the time. But you watch enough. I follow enough people on Twitter and things like that, and they're always just, oh my gosh, how tough is that? How tough is that conference, night in and night out? At one point, everybody was rated, weren't they?
We finished the year, everybody was ranked on our side of the conference.
Yeah.
And I believe that almost every team that got to beat to a state qualifier, and most of them were 2 teams in our
you got beat. Yeah, you got. It would be. You're getting beat by someone in your conference that went to state. Pretty much, that was the deal.
So basketball season. This is our first wrestling meet of the year, and then basketball, and then we'll take it off and run with it until Christmas, and see what happens after Christmas. And like we said, keep playing until they tell us we can't play anymore.
I think we have. I think that there's another triangular. I think like January 7th or something like that. I think I quick looked at the wrestling schedule. I think that was it, and then we're hoping to still have the Hudson tournament. Was it the second or third weekend of January here, and they've already released sectionals and districts. I saw that.
Yeah.
A little bit different places. The wrestlers are headed to Columbus for sectionals, and again, obviously with Bosco, 15 miles away, they're in our sectional, and then go down to BGM for districts. So moving a little bit more towards the south. I think we're on the northern end of the district in the sectional, and just fine, I'm sure. Coach Haskovic is always up for new challenges, different competition, and everything like that. Oh, it's like, are we moving mats? So let me move the camera there, Coach.
All righty. Looks like it would look like we're going to wrestle on the darker blue mat for this one. Central Elkader and Wapsi Valley. Well, we'll give our voices a break and we'll let you just enjoy, for the Central Elkader and Wapsi fans, enjoy some wrestling here, and then we'll pick the feed back up, turn our mics back on when the Pirates wrestle Central Elkader. So we'll tune her down and let you watch.
Looks like they're starting at 132. I'll take a water.
Water.
zooms out.
That does that.
Yeah, it was.
Thanks, Forrest.
Yeah, you're welcome.
So much easier now getting up here.
Isn't it though? Like killed yourself.
That's right. Okay, if we were going to continue to do this for the next 10 years, we were going to need something or a lift.
The first one I was 32 and doing it was fine, but when I'm 58 and doing it,
Call for the Warriors from Wapsi Valley, Dr. Lammers. At 170 presents Elkader, Sean Miller.
Hello. I thought I said 150. Right, and see what happens. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Okay. All right. Thanks for doing that. That's great. Okay. All right. Bye.
Picture of the grandbaby.
Oh, jeez.
Red, just a tint of red. So he'll be 9 months on December 12th.
Okay.
Probably needs a haircut.
Yeah.
So much hair.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Wow.
And he doesn't miss a meal.
Yeah, it is. Then one day you'll wake up and they'll be skinny. And how's your gout been?
Take allopurinol.
Okay.
So it's I got a little of it in my foot right now.
Yeah.
And, I mean, I just think that no matter medication or not, the medication obviously controls it, so it doesn't get as bad as it did.
Yeah.
But I think when the weather changes,
Just a bit of it. Differentness. Yeah, we were we're in this cold spell now, so. Give us the cycle to get the wrestling, because they don't use quick stops.
They use track wrestling.
Okay, that's where I was looking, for just for some information. Kenzie said, JV girls lost by 2. Well, maybe, I don't care. I don't know. Don't say that.
Wapsi Valley is open.
There's all his.
Oh my gosh. Holy cow.
The 195 Central Elkader. Spencer here. Wapsi's open. And 2 Jody for Wapsi Valley. For Central Elkader, Brandon Whittle.
JV, it was, 23-21 Wapsi for the JV girls. So is this the 4th match? Oh, there's the 3, okay.
So I believe that's autofocus that they have.
Okay. Also, we can have the score up there.
Yes, it will
Okay.
have it in the bottom of our screen. Yeah.
Oh, that'll make my mother-in-law very happy. Why? How come they can't do that? I'm like, so that'll be good.
Yep, it will be in the bottom of our screen.
Yeah, they're trying to follow the ball.
There's one of those where it continued high. Almost had him pinned, got too high, and now you got stuck.
Yep.
220 winner by fall for Central Elkader, Brandon Whittle. 285 for Wapsi Valley. Isaiah Morse. Central Elkader is open. And 106 for Wapsi Valley, Easton Crawl. Central Elkader is open.
different things that I can have for each class because
Yeah.
until I pick them up from their room, I have no idea. Monday came back, one class had 9, the next class had 11, and then the next class had everybody that they were supposed to have. And then today again, I had one class that had 10. I mean, it's a crapshoot every day.
Oh yeah.
Well,
Yep.
two of our teachers that are quarantined have a total of 6 kids that are in school, so you just take 6 out of our 213.
Yeah.
That drops it down.
So they started at 132. So they're at.
So I decided yesterday I was going to whip out my old game that I used to play in the multi-purpose room when we didn't have the gym because of a funeral dinner or something.
Yeah.
Where we just move everything out of the way and play my version of cornhole, but use hula hoops.
Yeah.
And so I just sat 6 courts up in the gym, and then however many I had, used those courts, and then that way I know we can all play that.
Right.
Like I went to play kickball last week, and here comes 9 students, and I'm like 5 and 4. Man, that ain't gonna work.
No.
You know, at the beginning of the year, it was nice because like 3rd through 8th graders, we played badminton.
Yep.
We did a singles tournament and doubles tournaments. That lasted a while. Then we went to pickleball. We played singles and doubles pickleball. And that lasted almost up until Thanksgiving break. Now I'm running out of,
Yeah.
you know, I don't want to play basketball with them. I mean, at this point, I don't want to. Right now, with the junior highs not being able to play, I don't want to play anything that's remotely
Right.
contact.
So good, man. This kid's giving Schmidt a little bit of a battle here. All right.
One is me.
All righty.
Well, we're back on the air here. Sorry about that. When it didn't mute them all or turn them all down.
Yeah.
I guess I didn't turn the main one down.
Yeah.
Just saw Wapsi Valley, a 60-24 winner over Central Elkader. So
There's about
8 o'clock start time
Okay.
is what I just heard them say for Hudson and Central Elkader. Central Elkader gets their rest time. They sanitized the light blue mat, which I believe is the one that we will be using. They sanitized that after the first one.
Yeah, and so that first match, there's a lot of open weight classes for Central Elkader and for Wapsi too, and so I think we had about 6 or 7 matches that were wrestled, and every one of them ended in a pin. So that was.
Have we had a decision tonight?
Oh yeah, we did. Carter won 9-2,
Okay.
and so there were a handful of decisions, but not many. With that too, but everything in that matchup was a fall of one way or another. I think Central Elkader had a couple, and Wapsi had 4, and then I think Wapsi had several forfeits that they won, and so they pile up the points pretty quickly.
While we were taking our little break, not knowing that mics were off, I don't think we said anything. We were just talking sports and things like that. We turned on the live feed from Wapsi Valley, Hudson Pirates, girls varsity basketball. 4:42 left to go in the first quarter, and they're ahead 15-2, and they look like that they want to run and gun, up and down, full court press. They're looking pretty good in their first 4 minutes of action of the year. Wapsi already has 2 games under their belt. They're 1-1 coming in, so looking good for the Pirate ladies.
And the girls were supposed to play Janesville on that 23rd of November. So we were supposed to be back in the saddle a little bit earlier, and so that one got moved to December. So
And you're going
right
to see
before
that.
Thanksgiving. Yep. So
I noticed you look if you go to Varsity Bound, if you ever want to check out anything that's going to be going on or happening, they have all the games per date, and they will actually coaches and schools will update it. And so if you look at like tonight's, there is a boatload of girls basketball games, but there's probably at least 10 to 12 that have been canceled / postponed. So,
and also the one thing too that I've discovered too is that you can go onto the live feeds. The live feeds are there. So if you're looking for a relative, or I know someone that knows someone, or you're looking for some entertainment pretty much on a Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday night, you're going to be able to catch some action.
And that's nice because, a lot of schools are trying to live feed this year, but you never know what they're using. But if you go to Varsity Bound next to that game, it'll either say listen now or watch live now.
Right.
So that's where I went to Varsity Bound and just clicked on it, and it brought you right up to the Wapsi Valley live feed. So, yeah, you can catch whatever's live.
Right, and even if you have family and friends out of state, you can stay connected with them too. It's a very nice luxury. You feel, even though we are keeping distance, we are still connected. I didn't catch and see who's going to have choice here. I didn't. When they flipped out there, I wasn't paying too much of close attention here. We'll kind of see where we're starting at. It's not up on the board yet either, so we don't know exactly that aspect.
If you are kind of joining in and new, have somebody that's wrestling or just watching a little high school wrestling, there is a girls division. The bigger schools, obviously, a lot of them can fill out close to a full roster, and they do have a state wrestling tournament before the state meet, and it was in Waverly. But for these schools that don't necessarily have enough girls to complete a team, they can join the guys team, and that's what we're going to look at right here. Is a couple of girls, one from Central Elkader and one from Hudson. I didn't catch their names, but this is a girls match. I don't know if there's any specific rules as far as guys wrestling girls. I mean, that used to be until the girls got their own organization. So, but I do know that some of the teams around this area, Waverly and teams like that, have their own girls wrestling squad.
Yeah, and it keeps expanding. It's getting more and more girls are participating, which is great. And I haven't. Are they still planning on that state meet in Waverly in January? I hadn't heard.
Yeah, I don't know with COVID, but I know they had one last year.
Yeah, and it was very successful. And the Hudson wrestlers kind of trying to work our way around.
Nice job by Central Elkader wrestler of circling around and getting behind and getting a 2-point takedown.
Work the arm.
Now she's looking to half Nelson Turner. Off to the side, trying to turn.
I mean, they're even at the college level, they're starting to form teams and offer scholarships to girls who are wrestling. So that's another opportunity for girls. They really love the sport. Instead of maybe sitting on the side, they get to participate.
So we got just coming down to the end of the first period, 2-0 Central Elkader wrestler on top. Like I said, I apologize I didn't catch their names. It's kind of hard to hear with the headsets on. Green's going to have the choice, so that will be Hudson's choice. Rebecca and Emily.
Emily
Here
from Hudson and Rebecca from Central Elkader.
And we're going neutral for the second period.
Yeah, it's really hard for us to speculate how much experience either one of them has, you know.
There's a headlock attempt for a throw, and instead she gets thrown to her back, and Emily's on top. She's got 2 points for the takedown, and now she's getting back points.
She's got 2 out for right now, looking for more.
Trying to drive in the half now. She's getting full back points by the official. There's the 3 back points, and now flat.
Had her for a second there, it looked like her.
And now she rolls out of it onto her stomach, but 3 back points for Emily. 5-2.
Just under a minute left here in the second period.
Pirates on top here in this girls JV match.
Not much going on since the...
Each girl tried to throw them into the headlock, and Emily kind of won out on that one and put her on her back and got 5-point move.
Oh,
and now
like
she can turn her again.
Yep. 1.
Now the count's on. Going to get 3 more back points here.
So 3 there.
15 seconds.
Yep, so 3 more. So Emily's now ahead 8-2 with just under 10 seconds here. Looks like she can possibly get another turn. Nope.
And that's the end of the period. So 8-2, Emily from Hudson on top. It will be Red's choice, Central Elkaders, and she's going to go on top.
Emily was on the bottom a little bit ago. Let's see if she can get out this time.
Oh, rocked her into a cradle and rocked her back, and now Central Elkader, Rebecca gets the pin. Rocked
she
her
must
back.
must known that's exactly what she wanted to do.
Yeah, she immediately chose up, and I think she had it in her mind, I'm just going to try to lock in this cradle and rock her back. Yeah, that was an entertaining match, though. You know,
Yeah,
Rebecca came out strong.
Both of them had opportunities to end it.
Yep.
And back and forth, how much experience they have, they definitely now can add to that as they kind of go forward throughout the year. And who knows how many matches they're going to get.
So Little wins by forfeit.
So we're starting at 138.
Cruffle, and it looks like he's going to win by forfeit. So that's a forfeit. Coach, the Lady Pirates have a 31-point first quarter. With 36 seconds left, they are ahead 31-6.
That's got to be a school record to start a season.
Wow. I mean, they're just running and gunning. And
that would be stealing. And all right, so here we've got Blake Carlin.
Blake trying to atone for his loss that he was in control of. Rocked him back into a cradle from a standing position and then rolled, and the Wapsi wrestler ended up side by side, but unfortunately Blake's shoulders were pinned. Yep, end of the first quarter, 31-6 Lady Pirates. So Blake gets an early takedown, 2-0 with 1 minute and 30 seconds left to go in the first period. Blake had wrestled a solid match there too. Just kind of got caught in a precarious situation, and now he's looking for that.
He's got that turn. He got him turned here.
Counts on.
Down. There he goes. Oh,
shoulders are inside the circle, so that's going to be good news. Now it's just a matter of if Blake can keep the weight down on the shoulder.
Get them both down.
There it is.
There it is. Yep.
So Blake atones for his first loss and comes back with a pin of his own 1 minute and 3 seconds into the first period. And that makes the team score 18-0. Here comes Tate. Intrican. Won by fall earlier tonight.
Sam Fetketter is the wrestler from Central Elkader, so we'll get Tate again. Get to see him. I'm sure he was excited to get 2 matches tonight.
Sam's a little taller, but Tate goes right in on a double right to his back. And Tate's looking for a quick one. And he got it. 15 seconds in. Double leg takedown straight to his back. Put the pressure on the chest. And a pin in 15 seconds for Tate, and he comes out of the night 2-0 with 2 pins.
Yeah, it took him 1:15 the first.
Yeah. Decided he just wanted to take care of business a little quicker this time. So
Nate Sherbraun for the Warriors against Gavin Richter here. Yeah, Gavin didn't wrestle against Wapsi. He had an open match, so his first chance for the season to get on the mat. And
Gavin is what grade?
Gavin is a sophomore.
I was going to say, there's a lot of mixed youngers with some olders for the Pirates.
Just got to, the upper weights are a little bit more on the senior level, and that's pretty typical. And
Trevino, Blake are seniors. Carter, senior.
Yep, Carter's a senior.
Tate's a junior.
Ethan Vogt, if Ethan gets an opportunity to wrestle, he's a senior.
trying to take down, and Richter just kind of sits on him and then turns into him and gets 2 and then puts the cross face in. Minute gone in the first period, 2-0 for the Pirates.
He's got
locking in
that
the
cradle. See if he can get him. Nope, wasn't able to do that. Looks like Nate has had some shoulder problems at some point, so he's wearing a guard there on his up there, and Gavin's keeping some good pressure on him, trying to figure out a way to get him turned here. Trying to get out. Nate's trying to get to the edge, and Gavin didn't circle around and made sure he didn't do that, and tries to figure something out on the inside.
Coming down to the end of the first period, trying to get out at the last second here. 4 seconds left. Richter trying to hang on, and he will. And well, let's see what we got. We got a caution, didn't return him to the mat.
Right.
Doesn't hurt anything there at the end of the first period, though. He's still ahead 2-0. Now he's just got a caution. Can't get another warning or it'll be a point. Richter chooses neutral to start the second period.
I just think he can be aggressive here and get him down and maybe score some points. There he's got him on his back.
Straight to the back. Tight. He's going to let him roll through. He's going to get 3 back points, so makes it 7-0. Now he's going to try to work and turn him again, and then he does. So more back points coming. Now he's looking for the pin.
Yeah, but he's got.
There it is.
I was going to say he's got plenty of time to do it.
1 minute and 20 seconds left to go in the second period. Richter with the pin, and that will put the Pirates up 30-0. And here comes Ethan Vogt, and it looks like he is going to get a match in here. Sean.
Not on the
rolling.
Yep.
So Vogt's first action of the season. A lot of
hand action there.
No shots yet. There's some hand tie-ups. Head tie-up. Just looking for that positioning and looking for that opportunity to get a shot in.
Gone about a minute here with no score.
See if we even get a shot in here. Minute and 10 into it, and just a lot of wrist and.
Reminds me of a college match.
Yeah.
You know, those bigger guys in college, it's all a lot of 0-0s and 2-1 matches with escapes.
.30 seconds left to go in the first period. No score. Neither wrestler has taken in a shot attempt. Locked up at the head. Now there's an ankle pick. Trying to reach for that ankle, but couldn't quite get there from Central Elkader. And we're back to square one with 10 seconds left to go in the first period.
Yeah, Ethan's really good. Good, strong legs to step right out of that one.
And that's the end of the first period. Nothing. One shot attempt. Central Elkader tried to an ankle pick and came up unsuccessful. And so Ethan deferred. Central Elkader chose down to start the second period. Stands up. Ethan trying to pick up a leg. Now he's got to return him to the mat or he's going to get a warning again.
He does.
There he drives it down. Wizard in by Central Elkader, and he lets him go.
Just could never get control of him right from the get-go. He did a nice job, though. Central Elkader wrestler getting to his feet. And see if someone will take a shot here. Get something going.
So 1-0 on an escape from Central Elkader with 1:15 to go in the second period. There's a go behind and a slip, and 2 points for Vogt. Now he flattens him out on the mat.
Nice quick move there by Ethan. Must have been setting that up there for a while or saw something. He could work. He's going to tell you working on that half Nelson there.
There he is. Turned him, flattened him out, and he's got plenty of time.
45 seconds left in the second.
He's going to receive all 3 back points. Now he just needs chest to chest. He's got his arm underneath his shoulder, but there's the pin. So 35 seconds remaining in the second period, and Ethan Vogt picks up a win by pin, his first win of the year. He got a forfeit win. I guess that goes down as a win, but it's his first wrestling of the year against Wapsi. There's a forfeit. So now it looks like we got Donnie Arat.
See what Donnie can do here at 195. Donnie's first action. Kind of staying in there trying to get something going, either one of them. 30 seconds in, just a lot of just moving around there with our hands locked in, so.
Kind of starting out like the match before this.
Yeah.
A lot of head and hand fighting, but no shots being taken. Driving Donnie back, trying to reach in. Donnie pushes the head down and tries to get around, and he does.
Good job of recognizing the shot and circling around to secure the takedown.
Donnie looking for a half here.
Central Elkader wrestlers able to get to his base.
Donnie's going to get along for the ride here. Trying to put a leg in, can't get around him, so he just is on his back, up off of the air. This is, if he stands up, it's going to be potentially dangerous.
I was going to say that's going to be close to a whistle. Donnie's still on top here.
38 seconds left to go in the first period.
2-0. Donnie's having a difficult time keeping him off getting to his base.
Got to break him down to his stomach. Hard to apply a half when they're in the base position.
He's done a nice job here. He's got 8 seconds here. He can hold on to him. He can hang on to this 2-point lead.
And it looks like, we're going to have a caution.
Should be able to hold him off here for 1.2. There you go.
Donnie Arat, 2-0 after period number 1 with a takedown. Deferment by Central Elkader. Donnie's going to go down. See what Donnie can do from underneath. Stands right up, trying to get rid of the hands. Turns in, grabs leg. Now he's got to pull it in.
Trying to get control here.
Now Donnie grabs the elbow, trying to pull him over the top and slide out the back door, but then the Central Elkader wrestler gets behind. Now Donnie stands up again, turns into him. No escape yet. Now there's the escape.
And it drives him right back down for
and there's two. So 3-2. Donnie Arat on top with the escape.
Donnie's flattened out there on the mat. Probably trying to get a new burst of energy, see if he can get back out. He was out, but never totally out.
Donnie back up to his base. Central Elkader wrestler trying to look for a half, and Donnie just grabs the arm and flips him over the top of him, but now out in front and now back behind. Donnie trying to get out from underneath. He's ahead 3-2 with 40 seconds left to go in the second period. Now Donnie tries to stand up and come out from underneath, and he does for the reversal. So 5-2, Donnie Arat on top.
Central Elkader wrestler tried to throw him a little bit, and Donnie slipped right out of there and was able to be agile enough to quick reverse around on him and secure the 2 points. See if he can ride him out here. We've got about 15 seconds left. Oh, we're going to get awarded a point here
locked hands. So it's 5-3. 13 seconds left to go in the second period. Donnie trying to hang on for dear life, but I don't know if he's going to be able to do it. Looks like going to give him one yet.
No,
Donnie grabbed the leg. And he's going to probably get out of here with a 2-point lead. He does.
Oh, very good. Man, it sure looked there with 10 seconds left he was going to give it up, but it did a good job of grabbing that leg and keeping control there to ride him out for the rest of the period. So we're at 195. It's 5-3 Hudson here as we head to period number 3.
Donnie is running on empty.
Yep.
Got to kind of try to get a little fresh air for 2 minutes here. He's holding a 5-3 lead. I think both wrestlers are about on E.
Right.
That looks like Donnie's just fighting there, trying to keep his legs back far enough. And let's see if the Central Elkader wrestler has enough to get him up, and he does. And so now we're tied at 5. Minute and 20 left to go in the match.
Yeah, he's got to avoid getting turned here.
The other thing you got to worry about is you got to at least make an effort to try and get up to your base, and the Central Elkader wrestler has to try to make an effort to turn him, or they're both going to get called for stalling. There's no action right now. Donnie trying to work himself up to his base. Central Elkader wrestler putting in a half.
Oh, he's almost got trying to get the cradle established there on him, so he can turn him for some points. Donnie's got to fight through this here.
39 seconds left to go
roll
in the
in
match.
here. There he goes.
There's the back points. Maybe.
Oh, baby.
Did he get to the count? He's got 2 and then a reversal. So red gets 2, green gets 2. So we're 7-7.
23 seconds left.
And Donnie's going to let him go. Now he's out of gas, and they're both looking at the clock.
8-7 Central Elkader. So Donnie
gets in. He's going to have to drive.
Can he drive?
And he just doesn't have enough to drive it through, and that's
Central Elkader
going to do
kid
it.
is going to circle around. Oh, he's going to secure.
No. 8-7 Central Elkader over Donnie Arat, but what an entertaining match. They did not leave anything in the tank.
Absolutely not. They both had opportunities. That was a lot of fun. That was a lot of fun. A lot for him to learn from. Had his chances. Probably now goes, okay, I gotta make sure I'm ready to go for a whole 6 minutes.
So Blake Johnson.
Brandon Whittle for Central Elkader against Blake Johnson. Blake gets another match tonight.
Last time, Blake just kind of did the old football bulldozer move straight to.
Took advantage of a shot against him, and boom, the kid was on his back. 45, yeah, he had his pin. The first match was in 45 seconds, so it's going to be hard. I mean, it's going to be hard for the Central Elkader for Brandon to take down Blake, just because to get in a leg shot, because Blake is so much lower to the ground than he is. So he'll have to maybe do some upper body, or it's going to be hard to pick any of Blake's knees. Blake's just going to try to use his upper body strength and just kind of bring him in and toss him. Blake's
in single. Trying to pick it up.
Yep, he's going to try to have to trip.
He's going to pick his entire body up.
Yeah, instead of trying to, trip his leg, he was just going to, I'm just going to pick you up the old-fashioned way and get you down. So
that was a little show of strength. 2-0 Blake Johnson. 50 seconds left to go in the first period. Now Blake's off to the side and just trying to drive him.
Trying to drive him to
just
his back.
Stay with it. He's got that low center of gravity that he just kind of crawls across, and now it gives up an escape. So it's 2-1. He's in danger of
getting.
Slid through it and put him on his back. Nice slide through by Blake Johnson, and now he's got the pin.
Yeah. Nice job.
Thought Blake was in trouble for a second.
He was, man, and he slipped right through that, moved his head, and boom. The turn quickly. Did a great job there. So 2 pins for Blake tonight to go with two for Tate.
Tony's going to win another one by forfeit.
Brody King will get a forfeit here.
Halftime score, Hudson Pirates, the Lady Pirates 45, Wapsi Valley 7.
Jackson Carter against Daniel Royer. We're at 113 here.
I think Coach Curley was hiding a little secret about what his program was going to do this year. 45 points in the first half. So we are at 113. Takedown from Central Elkader. Oh, we got a little mix up here. So we had a little mix up here. This should be a forfeited 113 match.
Right, yeah, because Daniel Royer for Central Elkader was 120. I was wondering what was going on there. Okay, all right, so Jackson gets his forfeit. All right, now we'll go Ben Holt against Daniel Royer.
All right, now we got that squared away.
Got to reset the clock. Got to reset everything in there. Got kind of Roggy working the board for us tonight.
So now we're at 120.
Remember, Ben gave Schmidt a battle. Gave Dawson Schmidt a battle against Wapsi. We'll see. So Daniel did too, but Daniel eventually got pinned by Dawson. So
I think that looking at, they both wrestled Dawson Schmidt, and both of them were highly entertaining matches. So I would think this is probably going to be a pretty good one. Shot in by Holt, pulls it in. Now sprawl by Central Elkader, cross face, circling towards the edge of the mat.
Kind of locked in there.
Ben's
Nothing
trying to
yet.
put some pressure on the knee, but the Central Elkader wrestler has the wizard in, so we reach a stalemate.
Still no score. Minute into the first period here.
Now we got a warning red for backing out. Now a shot. Holt's trying to get around. Now back in on that single. He's got the head between the legs, so he's going to have to drive it through.
Royer's got almost kind of a locked arms on the backside there. Going to lift him up and roll, and who's
Now
going
it's
to
a
gain
matter
control?
of the scramble.
Who's going to? Yep,
And
looks
Ben-
like Ben's got it. Oh, he's going to have an opportunity here if he can get some. Nope, nothing. No points for anybody. There we go.
There's the two. There's the two for the takedown, but no back points. So we're reaching the end of the first period. Ben Holt will be on top 2-0 after the first period. Team score is locked up in the Pirates' favor, 60-3. Red's going to go down. So Ben will be on top to start the second. Ben puts the leg in.
Yeah, even though it's 2-0, there was a lot of action going on. A lot of scrambling. Both wrestlers being aggressive and trying to take control. Ben trying to ride him here, trying to work it. So he's good. Got him pulled a little bit. Got one count there. Doesn't seem to last very long. Two.
So that's a very popular move where they put the leg in and try to hook the leg and then just grab onto the neck and rock him back, and now he's just looking for the leverage. So Ben looking for a pin. He's trying to push the shoulder down, and he does.
Good job. Took him a little bit of time. Really stayed with it. Really got control there in the start the second period, and minute in was able to secure the pin. Good for him.
This, I believe, will be our final match of the evening.
Carter Bading and Nick Deichler.
At 1:26 to wrap it up. Shot by Carter. Trying to go around from behind. Still got the leg hook, gives up the leg and gives up the two. Now it flattens him out on the mat, trying to grab an arm. Stand up by Carter, and an escape. 2-1. Now a shot by Carter, but too far out.
Yep. Gonna get nice. Yep. Nothing there. Still nothing. It's not the second period, is it, Coach? It's just the first, right?
Correct.
Okay. The board says second.
Yeah.
Just getting a.
And Carter got out of that one, and he goes right back in for a shot and ends up in the same position. And Carter came out and said, I'm just going to be aggressive this match. See what happens. So he's got the leg. So he hasn't given up the two yet. Now he's got to get his hips across.
Problem is he's getting a little cradled here. See if he can.
25 seconds left to go in the first period. Central Elkader wrestler up 2-1 on a takedown, and he's looking to try to get another takedown. Really surprised. I was going to say, really surprised there wasn't a stalemate.
Yep.
They were there for a good 30 seconds in about the same position. So 12 seconds left to go in the first period. They both will be up. Circling. See if anybody takes a shot in the last 8 seconds here. And it doesn't look like anybody will. So we've reached the end of the first period. 2-1, Central Elkader on top. It's going to be Central Elkader's choice. They're going to defer. Green goes down, so Carter will go down.
He's been pretty quick on this movement to get up.
Grabs the leg again. Carter gets to his base.
Nick's does a good job of flattening him out and getting him in.
Controlling the wrist. Minute and 30 to go in the second period. And now we have, that side to side. He had to get out on the side. So that's a warning.
You think that's just first part of the year type of? We've seen that a handful of times tonight. Or is that?
Yeah, and I think that they've kind of cut the rule down a little bit to try to keep it a little bit more active than just sitting behind there and just, I mean, they want him to make a decision, either get out to the side and try to turn him or do something except for sit behind. So obviously the Central Elkader wrestler took that to heart because he's off to the side now, trying a crossface and then a half, and now he's looking for a cradle. So he's looking for all different types of pinning combinations.
Yeah, he's definitely been moving a lot more side to side and trying different things. It's going to be officials. Can he?
There he tries to hook in the cradle. And he's trying to turn him now. He's got the cradle locked. Outside cradle. But he can't get it completely locked and turned. 15 seconds left to go in the second period. Trying to get rid of the leg and trying to get off to the side and turn him, but that's unsuccessful, and that's the way this period is going to end. And we're still 2-1 Central Elkader with a takedown in the first period and leads it 2-1.
Yeah, he was really strong on top there. I thought the way Carter had scrambled that first period, you thought there would be an opportunity for him to get out, but he wasn't able to. And we're going to go neutral here.
Well, we're at that point again where there's not been a lot of matches that have went into the third period, so it's kind of the conditioning thing here. Carter shoots in too far out, can't reach the leg, tries to reach the other leg. Central Elkader wrestler controlling the head, trying to spin around, and does. Doesn't have it yet, though.
Does
now puts the crossface in.
He's able to grab that leg to still stay neutral there. Nope. That's got to be who's in charge of what here?
Good scramble going on and no points awarded yet.
Both guys have been in or partially in control.
There's two for Central Elkader and the cradle locked in. Not still paired. Now the count's on. Yeah. So now the back points. There's the 3. 55 seconds left to go.
Turned a little bit towards his face. Is he? Oh no, that doesn't
Cradle.
Look good.
40 seconds left.
Yeah,
it's tight. Yeah, there it is. Okay. Entertaining match. 35 seconds left to go in the third period, and the Central Elkader wrestler wins by pin, which will wrap it up for the evening. So Hudson, oh, maybe not. I guess we're going to have a forfeit. So a forfeit win for Braden McCullough.
Braden McCullough, yep.
So that's your meet. I believe the final score should be 72-9. It was 66-9, and then that forfeit adds 6 more, which would make it 72-9, I believe, would be your final score. Connor just wants to unplug and get out of here. But I believe it was 66-3, then 66-9, and then the forfeit makes it 72.
72-9. So so Hudson wins that one.
So Hudson splits.
And they Wapsi 2-0. They won 60-24, and then they beat Hudson 42-33. And so that'll get the group started. They head over to South Hardin. I believe it's South Hardin. Was it Sumner Fred?
Thursday night, I
think.
Yeah, they have a busy week Thursday night, and then they also wrestle Saturday at Cedar Falls.
At the Keith Young, which is always a very strong tournament right in our backyard. So
well, the girls basketball team, it's coming down to the end of the third quarter, and they are ahead 56-15 over Wapsi Valley. So it looks like they're headed to a 1-0 start, and we'll see them Friday night here against Appleton Parkersburg. It'll be the girls' second game, and it'll be the boys' season opener. So Chad and I will be back with you Friday night.
Yeah, because if with its continuous clock, I don't think I can get home before it ends.
Oh, that's right. It is. Yeah, that's this point spread.
So
we will say goodnight and see you Friday from the Hudson Gymnasium. Good night, everyone.